All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to EA Baseball, live from Downsville, Louisiana. If you're wondering where that is, it's south of Farmerville. We're going to show you a map here real quick and give you that's between Ruston and Monroe, north of I-20. We'll show you all that in just a second. So we're coming to you live this morning from Larry Stiegel Field here, right next to Downsville High School. And we are ready to take on the Natchitoches Central Chiefs, who are coming into this game 3-3 on the season. They defeated the Mangum Dragons last night at Ouachita Christian by a score of 6-2. So the Spartans coming off a 15-6 loss at the hands of Loyola College Prep of Shreveport, and that was at the Sterlington Sports Complex. So let's get there. We'll show you where we are today here. Here's you'll see here in the bottom left corner of your screen is Ruston, and then in the bottom right corner is just the outskirts of West Monroe there, and you can see Downsville's kind of in between and about 10 miles north of I-20, and then Farmerville's way up at the very top of your screen. Then we can go zoom in a little bit here, and we'll see Downsville, the town itself here, village. And this is an old, it's an older map here. They'll promise you the field is complete, as you can see. But this is the town. That's what we got right there at the intersection of Louisiana 145 and Louisiana 151. All right. And we'll show you where we're coming from this morning. Beautiful facility here at Downsville, the Downsville Demons. And that's the press box that we are in this morning. So we are very glad to have you with us for this, the final game of the 2026 Trey Altick Prep Classic for the Spartans. All right, let's. We have been joined now by team manager and chaplain and part-time color commentator there. Shout to Chop Lewis. Chop,
Coach,
how you doing?
Yo, Coach Brownfield, I'm great. What about you, sir?
Oh, man, this is a beautiful Saturday morning, man, ready for some baseball. Probably had just about enough baseball, though. After this, Coach, we can go ahead and take a day or two off, you know, but it is a beautiful day for baseball out here.
Coach, I know when I get in that truck on my way home and I get to my house, I'm not unpacking a bag. I'm not doing anything. I'm plugging my charger in for my phone, and I'm hitting the head, Coach.
It's amazing how much sitting on a bus will wear you out, but it does. It does. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Spartans. Leading off, we got right fielder Ethan Dill. Then we have third baseman Hudson Browning, feeling much better after that injury yesterday. And then at first base, Carson Lacombe. So the same top three as yesterday. And we're going to keep it the same as we keep going here. DH Ethan Blanchard, shortstop Lucas Cook batting fifth. And in center today, Dylan Powers batting sixth. On the mound for the Spartans, we have Camden Snowden, number 9. He's batting seventh. Brody Brooks behind the dish. He's going to bat eighth. Peyton Morrow, the second baseman, batting ninth. And Logan Russo, number 6, in left field as Snowden is on the mound here. So we know when Powers pitches, we see Morrow go to center, and we have somebody at second, whether that's Gautreaux or LeBlanc. We got a few options there. And then when it's Snowden on the bump, then Russo goes to left. All right.
That's another young cat right there, Coach.
Yes,
Russo.
indeed. Russo and Brooks. A couple of young guys. Blackburn got his first action on the mound yesterday as well as a freshman, so a little bit of a youth movement there in EA baseball there. Good to see that.
That's what I love about this program, Coach. Everybody learns. Everybody get an opportunity.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's get started. And first up, we got Ethan Dill. Yesterday, he jacked one out to left field. He's going to take strike one. fouls that second one off. We got an interesting dugout today with the fence going all the way up. I like that. That's safer. We did confirm, sometimes there's mysteries we have when we're broadcasting the game because we're not there in the dugout. We can't know everything that's happening there. Foul ball there. Still 0-2 count. But we did find out that Coach Grimm did get smoked by that foul ball.
Oh, yeah, man. He had a big old knot on his head last night. It was
caught
bad.
him in the back of the head. Yeah, I thought it went off the fence and glanced him, but it caught him in the back of the head. He played that off brilliantly, man. 'Cause
it went off the back of his head and hit the fence, Coach.
man, I'd have been on the ground rolling around.
Absolutely.
And he just made it look like it just glanced.
Yeah.
So good for him. Good for him. All right, 1-2 count here. Dill fouls that one. Coach Grimm, understandably, not too excited about getting close to that ball this morning. Still nursing that giant knot there.
Oh, man.
But hey, he's back at it.
I think they bring back memories for him.
Oh man, not good. Not good. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Dill, the senior right fielder. Nice little facility here.
It is, Coach. It's nice.
Literally carved out of the woods.
Only thing they need up here, man, they need somebody like us to take care of
The grass is looking. The grass, and it's late February, and it does get colder up here. They had an ice storm a few weeks ago. Dill there getting a base hit into left field there to lead off the game the way we wanted to see it. All right, and that's going to bring up Hudson Browning. Yeah. They did. It does get colder up here, and they did get the ice storm, so the grass is probably just now starting to kind of wake back up a little bit there. It's not ideal. We'll give him a month and check it out and see how it's doing. All right, so Browning up. Yesterday he did have a little injury there as he tried to beat out a throw at first. He did beat it out, but he got checked out last night, and he's okay. Maybe a little sore, maybe a little swollen, but aren't we all? All right.
I think everybody is tired on the team so far. I think the plan is everybody's going to go home and go get some sleep.
It might be a quiet ride home.
Absolutely.
Be a quiet ride home. Browning fouls that one off. Strike 1. On the mound for the Chiefs of Natchitoches Central is number 4, Jace Hale. Of course, Natchitoches Central is the only public high school in Natchitoches, and people actually come from all over the parish to go there. There is another school in the parish. Lakeview is up in the northern edge of Natchitoches Parish at Campty. But, people come from 20, 25 miles away to go to Natchitoches Central. So it's a big school because it has the whole town of Natchitoches in it, plus people from out in the country too. So throwback there by the catcher to first, and does not get him. Dill back in time. Giving you the best view we can here is a beautiful facility here. Nice, very nice press box, very spacious, bigger than our own. But it is tight to the field. So we're giving you the best view we could. We couldn't get first and third. We always try to get first and third in the shot for you. We couldn't make that happen today, but I did get first in there for you because I figured that's more useful. And if we need to, we can just move that puppy over a little bit to the left, and we can pick up third base. So we'll do that as needed. We got a little early start today, 11:20. We were supposed to be 11:30, but we figured, hey, we're all here.
I think they Natchitoches Central got a game at Neville. So
oh wow, so they gotta hit the road.
Yeah,
okay.
As soon as they finish this game, they hitting the road and getting over to Neville.
Well, y'all get on over there then. Yeah. We don't mind. It puts us getting home a little bit earlier. Browning grounds to third base. They get the lead runner Dill at second. Browning is safe at first, and we're going to kind of see how that knee's holding up there. Like we said, no structural damage, nothing, nothing significant, but it's a little sore. It's not 100%, I'm sure, but like we said yesterday, tough guy. He's not going to let that get in his way. All right, Lacombe, the big fella, watches ball one go by. Junior first baseman, left tackle on the EA football team. Nice all-district season there for the Spartans on the gridiron. And it's a 2-0 count. And he's looked very promising early on here as a left-handed hitter.
Absolutely, Coach.
Gotten a hold of some nice ones so far, so we're still waiting on that first dinger.
Yeah, he didn't hit one yet. And look like everybody that's normally hit him for us hit one this weekend.
So we're not, no pressure on it, but
no
I mean,
pressure,
we're waiting.
Yeah.
We're waiting. We're waiting. 3-0 count there. He's got the take, and he takes strike one.
It's not too deep for him. It's
No.
He got some. He can definitely make it out.
It's a hitter's park.
Yeah.
It is a hitter's park for sure. And, being out here in this, that's, he got a hold of that one. Not enough, but he sent it back there a good bit.
It was a good hit.
Yep, deep to right center. Center fielder has it. That looks promising, though. Yeah, this field looks like a decent size, and if you just went and put it inside of our park, you'd realize
it's a little small.
It is smaller, yes. It is definitely smaller, but it is very proportional. All right, we got our dimensions there on the down to foul lines. We're at 300-ish. We understand, and we are 350 to dead center. So it is. It you know what? That's pretty comparable to a park we know that's close to us. Chop. It's about 3 miles away from us.
What park is that, Coach?
Well, I'm not going to say the name of that place, but it is.
Oh man,
it's on Church Point Road.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's right there on Church Point Road, just before you get to 431.
Yeah.
And
I hope you're not talking about
real close to the road there. We've got a former
um,
coach of ours who runs that place now.
Oh, I hope you're not talking about the Garretts.
Well, like I said, I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, it's very similar dimensions to them. So approximately 300 down the lines and 350 to dead center. So it's a hitter's park.
It is.
It's a hitter's park.
Absolutely.
And I think that place we just talked about is 360 to dead center. I think. All right, Blanchard.
That's another example of what we talked about the other day, man. I don't know how Blanchard does it, but he always get at least hit one time a game.
And that was pretty good there. He got. Yeah, I'm gonna call time and let him let him recover a little bit there, and gonna have a little talk with the pitcher there from Natchitoches Central's coach. So as they discuss how things are going here, 2 out, but 2 on for the Spartans here in the top of the first from Downsville, and we're gonna be right back and let this guy have a little chat with his pitcher. All right, we are back, and it's Lucas Cook, the senior shortstop, who steps in. Let's get this mic in here. This is a good mic, man. We're close here. We get a good sound here.
Yeah, absolutely.
We get to hear everything. Oh, and that caught the umpire. Ooh, foul ball there. That is not what you want to see either there. He's going to need a minute. Man, feels like everybody needs a minute around here. That's one of the things about baseball. There's all these little things you have to kind of pick up there, and you're all trying to protect each other there. And when somebody takes a little whack there, you gotta help them out, So you see that sometimes younger catchers kind of don't get that, and they have to kind of be taught like, hey, That's your friend back there. Help him out.
Yeah, you win him over, you win a lot of games.
Right. So you definitely don't want to make an enemy of the guy behind you there if you're the catcher. So he's shaking it off there. I think he's going to be all right. And there we go, up the middle for Cook, and that is not going to drop. Right fielder was able to get that in right center. And that's going to do it for the top of the first. Spartans get a hit, but no runs, and we leave 2 on. So we will be back right after these messages with the bottom of the first inning. EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com, or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first, and look at I just thought we're the road team in all 3 games.
Yeah.
But like I said, Natchitoches Central's closer.
No, so we flipped the coin today.
We just can't.
And the first time we flipped it, it landed in the turf.
Oh,
and the funny thing is, Coach, it landed on the side. I've never seen that before.
Oh,
like the coin landed straight up. So then we flipped it on the concrete.
See, I don't know what that means now, man. That might be a bad.
We flipped it on the concrete, and we let Natchitoches choose what they wanted. They chose heads, and that's what it landed on.
Of course, yeah. So we can't win a coin toss.
But I don't know. I think it's something to do with EA, because in football we can't win a coin toss neither.
No, we can't. We're just terrible with coin tosses. Man.
I don't know what it is.
That's rough. Ethan Dill collects that one for the first out of the ball game for the Spartan defense. Senior Camden Snowden on the mound. Had a great second half of last season. Along with Darren McGee, they became kind of a 1-2 duo there that was hard to deal with for teams.
Absolutely.
And really, the two of them, kind of dominated the district in some games. And really they really showed out. And it was a very impressive thing. So Camden's looking to pick up where he left off last year. Had a rough outing against St. Michael to start the season. But I think we all had a rough outing that night,
Yeah.
But he looked better in his last outing. And he's got the stuff he needs. There we go. If you get those strikes like that right there, the Spartans will be A-OK with him on the bump. Yes, ma'am, Ms. Jody, we are in the pinstripes today. The white sleeveless pinstripes there with the blue sleeves there. That's a nice look. Classic baseball look right there. Yep. Got no problem with those. See, now that I don't mind. That never has bothered me. All white has never bothered me. And then the pinstripes really kind of clean it out. It's when you get the colored jerseys that are, that are all one color. I'm still working on that. I'm getting better at it, but it's but the white and the pinstripes, that's never bothered me at all. That's a beautiful, clean look there. All right, so that was Cole Spillman there who managed to earn the walk there, the third baseman, and now the shortstop, number 3, Owen Smith, is at the plate for the Chiefs, and he rockets it straight to Browning, who gets it to Morrow, and then Lacombe can't scoop that up, and he's going to end up at second. So we do get the out. That's out number 2, and the runner will be at second base. So failed attempt at the double play there, but we did get the lead runner, Spillman.
You got something out of it, Coach.
Yep. That's not too bad.
That matter.
2 down. So we're all right. Pitcher Jace Hale steps in to face Snowden. All right, Smith had to go drop something off there, so he's back. He's still, I don't know what he's doing. Okay, he's got the oven mitt on, or sliding glove, what do they call those? All kind of stuff. Chopper there to Browning, and Browning throws that away from Lacombe, and a run is going to score there. So that would be an E5 there on Hudson there. And that's the first run of the ball game, all with 2 outs. Yeah, Hudson was charging it there, and that's always a tough throw because you're kind of throwing against your body a little bit there, and he was just a little bit off.
Yeah, Hudson a little used to throwing people out at behind the plate.
Right.
Compared to
a little different at third there. You know, it takes a different kind of.
It takes some adjusting.
Yeah.
And so you're going to see that a lot when you keep adjusting like that early in the season.
Right. Those are exactly the kind of things you're going to see there as guys settle in. And, you know, Hudson's going to be the kind of guy that's going to play both spots, you know.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
And he'll just get better at it as he goes.
Yeah.
So it's just something there early on where you're going to have a few little things like that, and that's okay. We'll work through those. All right, 1 ball, no strikes. Ooh, just missed inside there on the breaking pitch. Just did not quite break enough to catch that inside corner there. All right, so Snowden checks the runner at second, and he's low on that one, and it's 3-0 to number 18, Zach Jordan, the left fielder for the Chiefs. Yeah, we're going to bring this outside mic up today. Oh, yeah, you hear that? You can hear the call there and everything. That's beautiful. All right, we're going to try to keep that up. The wind is down today so far, so it lets us kind of use this mic. That's a strike call there, and it's a full count. That surprised Jordan a little bit there. All right, so Snowden readies here for the full count pitch here. All right, ball gets past Brooks a little bit there, ball 4. And that's going to let the runner move ahead to third, and we're going to be runners at the corners with 2 outs here, bottom of the first. Now, we dealt with this chop yesterday.
Yeah.
We dealt with this whole long inning thing. We don't need to get into this again. You get into these innings, and it's like, you know, you get up at night, go to the bathroom or something, you can't find a light switch, and you end up just stumbling all over the place. It kind of feels like what we were like yesterday in that third inning. We couldn't find a light switch. We couldn't get out of the room. There in the infield there, that was Cook.
That was a heck of a play there, Coach.
Yeah, Cook had second covered there and got it back in there. Brooks applies the tag, and that will, and then we found the light switch. We got out of that thing. All right, that's excellent. So we do give up 1 run, and we will be right back.
Check out these February price freeze door busters this month only at Marchand's Interior and Hardware in downtown Gonzales. Marchand's is a proud supporter of EA Spartan Baseball.
All right, we're back live from Downsville, Louisiana here for the second inning. And it's Dylan Powers, the center fielder, stepping in for the Spartans. And here, you know, when I'm up here for a few days, my accent comes back. Well, it's just natural, man. This is not my home, but it's close enough to where it feels like it is.
Yeah.
Ball one. We got a nice little crowd out here today. Small park, intimate park there. It's always nice. You get to be a little more of a part of the game. You can hear all that interaction on the field and all that. It's really cool. 2-0 count. Like Ruston, that was not possible at all, you know. All right, Hale delivers, and Powers swings and misses. 2-1 count for the senior center fielder. Count goes to 3-1. And Powers fouls that one. That'll bring the count full for Powers, the leadoff hitter here in the second. It's followed up by Snowden, the pitcher on deck, and then Brooks, the catcher, in the hole. Right back up the middle. That's going to be a problem. Second baseman cannot glove it, and it'll trickle into center field for a leadoff single for Powers. All right, Camden steps in here. Your everyday left fielder when he's not on the mound. First pitch pops up to right. Right fielder's on the move. He's got it. And Powers retreats back to first base. First out of the inning. All right, sophomore Brody Brooks steps in. He made a nice play there at the plate to end the bottom of the first. He made some really good contact back in the World Series there back in January. And well, nothing else we can say.
No.
That's a great double play right there from the Chiefs.
But you know what, Coach? I can't be disappointed because we're making contact with the ball.
There we go.
We're getting balls to hit. And eventually, if you continue to do that, you're going to be successful.
There you go. There you go. Good things will eventually happen, but
You make
they
them
didn't
mess
right
up.
there. They didn't right there. So nice work there from the Chiefs on that double play, and that ends the top of the second. So we'll be back with the bottom half right after this break. All right, we are back for the bottom of the second inning. Snowden getting his warm-ups in. Early start there. That was nice. We're 20 minutes into the game here. Already in the bottom of the second. Spartans will be jumping on the old Dixieland Express. Head back to Gonzales after this one. I'm going to have to stop and eat somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a good sleep-inducing meal right there, you know.
Absolutely.
There was a Golden Corral in Ruston, wasn't
No,
there?
no, man. I don't
No?
want that again. No,
Oh, what do you suggest then?
I don't know. Something different.
Oh, Lord. All right, well, we'll see. We'll have to figure that out after we take care of business here. So Jackson Bernard, the right fielder, leads off for the Chiefs, and it's a 1-0 count. You know, I don't know what, Ralph and Skip have like a producer. So like you got somebody running the scoreboard, kind of handling some of the technical stuff, commercial
Yeah.
stuff, and all that. And we're up here just doing it all
Yeah.
right here. No problems. No, I mean, I
We're not
also-
fussing. We just we doing it.
No, we might have to make them do some more of that.
Yeah.
And really
Absolutely.
really kind of push their boundaries a little bit. People
Make them work.
Yeah, people want to be comfortable, and we can't let these guys get that comfortable. They got a good bit of work to do here next weekend with the Jay Patterson shootout.
Absolutely.
And we might have to push that temperature up a little bit and see how they handle a little more pressure. Full count now for Snowden to the right fielder Bernard. We'll have to see there. I mean, those guys do a terrific job, But we're gonna have to kind of push them a little bit and give them a little more versatility.
Yeah.
Let them handle more of the technical side there. We'll see what they can do. All right, Bernard makes his way to first there as Snowden lost him on that full count pitch there. So we got a Chief on base here to start off the bottom of the second. And up to the plate is number 9, the catcher, Ryan Procell. I grew up around some Procels, so I think I know where this kid came from. I know that sounds crazy, but Procels are like a very specific family. They're like Sabine Parish, and I can see them moving over to Natchitoches. But the Procels are like very concentrated. Like every Procel you ever meet comes from that same kind of place. And in fact, the all-time leading scorer in Louisiana high school basketball was a Procel. His name is Greg Procel. Man, that's a 3-pitch strikeout, huh? Golly.
When he get in that zone,
Man,
Mr. Snowden is nothing to mess with.
Man, that was just no wasted anything right there. Greg Procell is the all-time, he's from Ebarb High School in Sabine Parish, the all-time leading scorer in high school in Louisiana, and one of the leading scorers in the nation. And he was doing it right around the same time as Pistol Pete was playing at LSU, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Right there in the late 60s, early 70s. But, so Ryan Procell might be related to that dude. I don't know. All right, so at the plate now is the DH, Cruz Christoph, number 12. And you are going to get a few French names here for Natchitoches Central. They're not your typical North Louisiana team. Natchitoches is a French settlement, the oldest settlement in Louisiana, a year older than New Orleans. Base hit over Morrow's head, and Dill is not to be tested.
No, he's
in
definitely
right
not,
field.
because he'll throw you out.
Yeah, it is not
Throw
to be
you out in
tested.
a heartbeat.
And I think just maybe they got a little scouting report on that. Maybe they
I think they did, Coach.
Well, they might have watched our broadcast from the last couple of days.
It looked like he thought about sending them for a couple seconds, and then he caught himself.
Yes, indeed. Because in that bird game at Ruston on Thursday, Dill handled business big time there on the third. So
And that field was definitely bigger than this one.
yes, so you don't want to mess with him there. He is safe. That's a good call. That was the right call. Tag was there, but the foot was on the bag on the plate before that. So Snowden tried to get the out at the plate and prevent the run there. That's a tough one. You're not going to get that too often. But that's a snap decision you got to make there.
Yeah.
And the pitcher made it that time and didn't work out. But with him, that's his thing, right? That's his bet he's making. So he's the one that's got to get out of that pinch. So I don't mind it so much when the pitcher makes that call himself because he's the one that's got to clean up the mess as it is.
And
So,
it look like he's trying to crawl out of it right now.
yeah,
he's up 2-0-2 in the count already.
yeah, he might have made himself a little mad there.
Yeah. Maybe that's a good thing, Coach.
Yeah, hey, maybe so. Maybe so. Okay, foul there. 0-2 count. 2 on. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Chiefs lead the Spartans 2-0. Okay, 1-2. And Kuykendall steps out, and he's back in there. Browning can't complete the play there. Lacombs chased off the bag, and we're going to have runners at second and third, and it's a 3-0 ball game. So just a little bit of a repeat of yesterday, unfortunately, here, as it's unearned runs that are doing the Spartans in here early.
As long as you keep the boom to a minimum, you should be all right.
Yeah, we need to get out of this thing here. All right. 1-0 count to the left-handed Spillman, the third baseman. And that one goes foul. Hudson was trying to get to it before it did, but no dice there. Evens the count at 1 apiece. So 2 Chiefs in scoring position, 3 already across for them in the ball game. And the Spartans have their backs against the wall here once again due to subpar defensive performance here so far. All right, so that one is dropped. And you know what happened? That's a classic situation. You see that a lot in football when a kid's looking ahead before he catches the ball and drops it. There's a lot like that. He was trying to figure out where he was going to go with that. He was watching that runner at third and couldn't make the simple play because his mind was a little too divided there. That's tough. Bases are now loaded with only 1 out. And Snowden's got a little bit of a pickle he's got to get out of. Oh, and that gets past Brooks, and that is going to score the 4th run of the ball game for Natchitoches Central. Everybody moves up a base, and we still have 2 in scoring position. We still only have 1 out. And Coach Alex Grimion is going to come talk to his senior left fielder, and that might do it for him. I don't know. We're going to see. We have pitching. We do have pitching. So he might let him get out of this, and he might say, let's go ahead and go to somebody else and see what can happen here. So we'll see. So we'll be right back, and we'll let you know what the call is. All right, so Coach Grimm with some words of encouragement to Camden Snowden, the senior, and right back at it. Foul ball. Owen Smith, the shortstop, at the plate. 2 on, 1 out for the Chiefs. 4-0 ball game. 3 runs coming in this second inning. right field. Dill is charging in. He's under it, and yep. Don't even try that. All right, there we go. So that's the second out here, and the runners stay where they are, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Jace Hall. All right, Snowden just one pitch from getting out of this thing. Strike one. Browning with a slick play. And once again, I couldn't see the throw there. He made a heck of a play with the glove there.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if the throw was off or I know Lacombe tried to apply a tag. I'm not sure if he had the ball or not. So that is 2 more runs. And the batter ends up on second base. Heck of a play with the glove there by Browning. Smooth play. But the throw, like I said, I couldn't see. So the way I was looking, you guys watching probably had a better view of it than I did. That one's past the outstretched glove of Cook. And Russo gets it in, but no doing there. The 7th run is going to score, and the Spartans are in big trouble here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And unfortunately, we are looking at a repeat of yesterday. It's the pitcher's responsibility to throw strikes, and it is the defense's responsibility to pick him up. And we're not where we want to be with that right now. Foul ball there. Saw that one land back there behind the Negative Central dugout. Negative Central is in the first base dugout. Spartans in the third base dugout. It's 1-2 now. Hey, boy. Well, Chop, it's just not what we were looking for today so far. And it just goes to show you. Oh, there we go. Got a call, third strike there. Finally get out of this thing. Does go to show you that, man, when you give people free bases and you don't get the out you should get, and they come back to haunt you every single time.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time. All right, so we got out of that bottom of the 2nd. Let's hope we don't get into another one of those. We'll be right back with the 3rd inning live from Downsville, Louisiana. Okay, welcome back. Top of the 3rd inning. Spartans struggled there in the bottom of the 2nd, giving up 6 on several errors and just a couple of misplays and a little bit of decent hitting there from Negative Central, but we gave them a lot more than they earned, that's for sure. Morrow squares up the bunt, and he pops that up to the catcher. Man, it's just one of those days where it just kind of feels like things aren't going your way there. Morrow, a very experienced bunter. We talked about that yesterday. and he just kind of popped that one up. All right, Ethan Deal. Nothing has gone right since I chose to kind of make fun of Skip and Ralph a little bit. I thought I'd go out on a little limb there and kind of feel a little proud of ourselves. And then ever since I did that,
It might be creeping in on us, bro.
yeah, we've been punished here. We've been punished. That's my fault. So I'm going to take the blame for those 6 runs in the second there. I don't know if Coach Grimm will accept that, but I'm going to take the blame for it, and let's try to shake that off and see what we can do here. Dill, hard hit, third base. Shortstop ends up with it. No chance to make that play. And that's a base hit for Ethan Dill, the leadoff hitter. So with 1 out, we have a runner on. And that'll bring up Hudson Browning, the senior third baseman, today.
Today, yeah. Third baseman, catcher.
That's good, though. You got to, knee is a little sore,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to have him back there behind the
No,
dish
absolutely not.
today. So,
Not making things worse than it already is.
right. So just go ahead and put him at third and roll with it and see how he feels on Tuesday as the Spartans travel to Thibodaux for a JV varsity doubleheader, 4 and 6 o'clock. For those on Tuesday night, if you got nothing else to do, come on down the bayou. Stop by Bourgeois Brothers there in Thibodaux. Get you some jerky, some meat sticks. They have great meat sticks there. And they have something called turkey cheese. It's like hog head cheese, only it's made out of turkey. It's a little, it's leaner, a little better for you. It's really good. So you ever have a chance to get some turkey cheese from down there at Bourgeois Brothers? It's some really good stuff. 2-1 count to Browning.
Let's see if they can't pitch him a fastball. Right?
Yes, I would love to see him just throw one right down the middle there.
Oh, man.
There we go. Hard hit to third base, and he had no chance. That's a base hit all day long. He had no chance at that. Not his fault. All right, so back-to-back hard hit ground balls there over there toward third, and the Spartans are in a little bit of business here with 1 out.
Coach, it's just what we was talking about, man. You consistently hit balls.
Good things are going to happen eventually.
Good things are going to happen.
Might not be today, but I mean, it will eventually happen. Just keep hitting them. And
Make them make mistakes.
There you go.
That's what you do.
Now here's Lacombe. Like we said, he's due. They pitch him inside there for ball 1. But he is definitely due for a long one here. He's watched Browning and Dill hit him out here up here. And that's the center, and that is short. Little flare there. Didn't get all that. And the center fielder is able to get under that, and that's the second out of the inning. Not his best contact there. That one sounded kind of choppy off the bat there. All right, so Ethan Blanchard, who got hit his last time up. Surprise, surprise. Stands in batting cleanup as the designated hitter. Ball 1.
He's due 1 too, Coach.
He is. He can swing.
He can swing it too.
Absolutely. All these taller guys, man, they got some good leverage there. Just got to get around on one. He could put it out of here.
He got a little thing going on at Johnny Ambo with his
Pop that one up to second base. And that will do it there. So, yeah, what were you saying there, buddy?
He got his little thing at Johnny Ambo where he hit it just hard enough to bounce into the bullpen.
Oh, man. Yep. Sometimes just a little bit short. But today, hey, that'd be you bounce it into the bullpen at Johnny. You could hit it out of here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to head to the bottom of the third. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881. or online at parishtractor.com. Or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs. All right, leading off the bottom of the third, we have number 9, Ryan Prosell, the catcher. Camden Snowden back out for a third inning of work for the Spartans. Ball 1. 7-0 lead for the Chiefs here. In the bottom of the third, they're looking to add to that. Spartans looking to get out of this thing very quickly. That was a chopper foul. Chiefs coach got that very cleanly. Nice job. Nice job. 1-1 count. That one's out of play. Looks like it's kind of down the hill there, huh? Yeah, it does go downhill. Oh man, that kid's running way down there. Yes, indeed, it goes downhill pretty good there. Foul territory there outside the fence, left field. That's yeah, man, he's down there. All I saw was a hat and shoulders running down that hill there. Yeah, that ball will run a little bit there. All right, 2-2 count. We do have a good bit of elevation up here. We got some, it's not just flat. You got hills, and I love that. It's a little piece of home for me. It's so weird driving to work every day and just everything's flat. Like I'm used to. I'm used to hills. I'm used to not being able to see that far out in the distance. You got to look over a hill, and all that. So it's nice up here. Air's nice and clean. Smell the trees and all that. Browning at third. There we go. All right, that's good to see. All right, makes the throw, completes the out there, and full count turns into a ground ball to third base. And we have our first out of the inning. All right, there we go. And sometimes with a guy like Hudson, it's all about maybe trying to do a little too much.
Yeah.
Because the more you can do, the more you're going to try to do sometimes. Sometimes you just got to kind of settle in and just make a good play.
Yeah.
Make a decent play. Make a textbook play. Two-0 count here. Snowden falls behind Kristoff, the DH, batting in the 8-hole. And he falls behind 3-0. You get a great little insight today in some of the sounds of the game. If you're not used to making it out here, strike there on the 3-0 pitch. 3-1 now. Some of these are pretty comical here. Some of these I just don't know what the heck they're doing.
Yeah. They just making noise.
Just like being at a zoo or something, It's just.
Hey, Coach, but I can't talk because when I'm down there sometimes I make some noises too, man.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works.
It does.
I don't know. To me, it's just not. I don't know. Maybe I'm more. Of
It
a
works for
traditionalist, but-
works for certain pitchers and certain guys.
Right.
It don't work for everybody, but sometimes you can get in their mind and their head, and that's what baseball is really truly is. It's a mental and
No doubt. Nice
it's a
play
mental
there.
game.
All right, so the runner does advance, but nice play from Browning and Lacombe, especially Lacombe there, and Justin to make that catch there at first. Good job there, both of those guys. And Browning's been extra busy over there at third base. I don't know if second base has had a play yet. I don't know.
No.
I don't think anything's going to Peyton over there, and Hudson's just getting all the action over there. Hard hit to left, and that's over Russo's head, and that is going to be an RBI double. He's going to go. Is he going to go for 3? There we go. We're going to look over there a little bit. He's not going to go for 3. All right, so bring our camera back there. He got a hold of that one.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about it. And that's going to make the score 8-0. Just a hard hit ball, and Russo just didn't get a great read on it off the bat. And when those are coming in hot like that, you don't have a chance. Once you don't make that initial read, it's going to be tough for you. So he had to go chase that one down. I tell you what, a lot easier to chase it down here than at Johnny Ambo.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lonely feeling, running back to that warning track for a ball. Then you pick it up, and it looks like you're 3 miles away. So here, that's a much smaller issue there. All right, count is even up, 1-1. Two outs. All right, Camden, let's just get out of this thing. Okay, now the car alarm is a little much, I think. It's a little much.
Oh,
I understand all the other stuff, but man, don't do that. And of course, that's somebody reaching down for a drink or something, and then press the key in their pocket, you know. But I don't hear too many car alarms out here in the woods. Scare off the deer.
And I bet they got some running somewhere around here, Coach.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
This probably was deer heaven a little while ago before they put this facility here.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Got a lot of wooded area around here. All right, 1-2 count. Brooks pops up for that one, 2-2. Checks that runner at second. There comes that wind a little bit, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, there we go. And that will end the third inning. So the Chiefs do add 1, and they take an 8-0 lead into the top of the 4th. And we'll be right back after these messages. EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com, or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs. Okay, welcome back. And we are now in the 4th inning here, live from Larry Stiegel Field in Downsville, Louisiana. And leading off the top of the 4th for the Spartans is Lucas Cook, the shortstop. Strike 1 to Cook. Jace Hale been doing pretty doggone good, if I have to say so myself. He's back out for a 4th inning of work. Got a little bit of velocity on him here. That one's outside, 2-1. like to thank all our folks back in the Gonzales area watching today. Hope you're having a great Saturday. That one is just foul. Just foul down the third baseline. Bring the count even at 2 apiece. Of course, we're getting ready for the Jay Patterson shootout next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Spartans have no games Thursday, but we do have one on Friday night versus Weston, which is just not far from here, about 45 minutes from here. And we have 2 games on Saturday versus Dunham and Destrehan. So we do have a full slate of games Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 2, 2, and 4. And we're looking forward to that. Jay Patterson Shootout, one of the premier tournaments of the year. Every year attracts some of the biggest and brightest names in Louisiana high school baseball. All right, so Dylan Powers is going to come up after Cook draws a leadoff walk. Good to see that. Any way you can get on here to lead off an inning is A-OK with us.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Powers watches ball 1 go inside here. I see Miss Cynthia, our bus driver, back there in our charter bus there. She's a tremendous bus driver. She's doing a great job. Yep, she's
the best of the best.
Oh man, some of those people are just like robots. They're just kind of doing their job, you know. Not Miss Cynthia, man. It's like going on a road trip with your aunt or something.
Yeah.
You know? All right, strike there.
Everybody's her kid. That's what she said. Besides one person.
Yeah,
she said that's her brother. You know.
And you know that's not really fair because I'm not that much older. All right. Sorry about that, folks. We had a little internet outage there. Not really sure what happened. I didn't do anything. I just got up and walked outside. As soon as the door shut, it came back on. So I don't know. That's kind of how it goes. You know, sometimes you just have to get up. It makes you want to get up and check on something. But we are back. Hopefully we didn't lose any of y'all. Let's get this scoreboard caught up. That's why I knew something was wrong because the scoreboard stopped responding anymore. All right, so we got 2 on, 1 out. Man, maybe we need to have more internet outages. We kind of caught fire here. All right, Powers on third, Snowden on second, Brody Brooks, the catcher, now at the plate. 1-0 count to Brooks. He watches ball 2 go by. He ought to get a nice pitch here. I'll tell you what, Chop, I'm no expert, but if he put one down the left field line here.
Coach, if you put one down either line.
You know, you're right. Man, I'd love for him to pull one right down that left field line, all the way back to that foul pole back there. Bring in both of those runs. All right, I kind of want to leave third base on here instead of first since we have runners on second and third. So we'll try to see how that works. Got to be a little bit creative here while we do that because we're tight to the field enough to where I can't get a full shot here. We didn't have that problem yesterday. we were way back there yesterday. All right. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 my goodness. Caught him looking. I don't know. I didn't see that well enough. I think it definitely surprised Brooks a little bit there. All right, so 2 down, and it is Peyton Morrow, the second baseman, at the plate here. We have 2 in scoring position, and we are in desperate need of those guys to come back to the dugout via home plate. 1-1 count to Morrow. We cannot let these guys get stranded here.
No.
We cannot do it.
We need to put something on the board right here,
We
man.
got to get these two in, man. We got to. All right, Morrow, that's a trouble. That's second shortstop's got it. Doggone it. That was a little bit of a trouble spot, but shortstop had a nice read on it. All right, and it was just floated there enough to give him time to get under in there. All right, so Spartans make a little noise here in the top of the fourth. Our internet goes out, comes back on. As soon as the internet comes back on, we kind of went kaput there in the top of the fourth. So we leave 2 on, and we're going to head to the bottom half with your score. Natchitoches Central 8, EA 0. EA Baseball would like.
Check out these February price freeze door busters this month only at Marchand's Interior and Hardware in downtown Gonzales. Marchand's is a proud supporter of EA Spartan Baseball.
You know what? Chop was just saying how much fun we've had here this weekend. It really has been, man. This is a lot of fun. We should do a lot more of this and a lot less school, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, I mean, yeah. This is way more fun. Way more fun. And of course, we'd love to thank the EA Baseball for everything they're doing to allow us to do this, and then of course the EA Booster Club, who has funded our Starlink, which allows us to bring this game to you live from the woods of North Louisiana. You know, that's really a miracle. So we are more than happy to be able to do this, and more than happy to have those folks behind us helping us to do it. And what we're the happiest about is everyone at home watching. That's what really, we always check the stream to make sure everything's solid, but the one thing we always look at is that view count. And I've always said we're never going to change the way we do something, whether there's 2 people watching or 200 people watching. You know, we want to give the same kind of broadcast regardless, but it is nice to know that people are back home and counting on us. And when we're at home, the people who can't make it, or who are stuck at work or sick or whatever, or out of town, that they can join us as well. So we really do appreciate it, and please share our broadcast far and wide there. So everybody who is interested in Spartan baseball and the other Spartan sports, we're going to be doing some Spartan softball here pretty soon as well. And of course, we got a basketball playoff game coming up next week. So hopefully, if that game's on Friday, we can do that game.
Yeah.
We're going to see. And even if it's on Friday, we might be able to figure out a way to do it. We're going to see. All right, first pitch here of the bottom of the fourth is a ball. And we have a new pitcher. And that is
Mr. Beck Guidry.
All right, number 14, Beck Guidry is in the game for Camden Snowden. All right, and there we go, 1-1 count. Guidry's pretty tall, so it's nice. It's nice to have a tall guy on the mound there. He gets a little more leverage, a little tougher to read that ball. You get a little more extension there. Breaking ball is harder to deal with. All right. Yeah, Miss Jody says all kinds of good food at the J. Patterson Shootout. Of course, Friday, we're in the Lent season. And, 3-1 count here. We're in the Lent season. And so in the Lenten season, we are very sensitive to that at Johnny Ambo Park at the Spartan Grill.
We normally get like a little fried fish and crawfish etouffee.
Mm-hmm. That's right where I was headed. Yeah, we're going to have that. We're going to have that this year. Fried fish and crawfish etouffee. And then Saturday, Mr. Bill Landry is going to cook another jambalaya, which was really good last week. Really good.
It was.
So, yeah, we're looking very much forward to that. So a lot of food out there at the park, and you're just there all the time, right? If you're like us and you're a part of this thing and you're there just day after day after day during those tournaments, so it's nice to have some good food around to
And
keep
Coach,
us
the
keep us
best thing
going.
is they're gonna have Spartan burgers regardless.
That's right. Amen. And the
For all
Spartan
my
burgers.
non-Lent people,
That's right.
you can always get your delicious Spartan burger no
Absolutely.
matter what.
Absolutely. You can walk right in there Friday night and get a Spartan burger and eat it in front of everybody if that's what you want to do, For those of us of the more Protestant persuasion. And, I was just telling some folks this weekend, I grew up here and there weren't many Catholics in our area, so like the first time I ever saw somebody on Ash Wednesday with ashes on their head was when I went to college. And I didn't know what was going on, but yeah, you could get a Spartan burger Friday still if you like. Or, shake it up a little bit and get you some fried fish and some crawfish etouffee.
Yeah.
And of course, they'll have French fries and all of that as well.
Yeah.
All right, 1-2 count here. Runner on first. I've just been slipping, man. I've been slipping. All right, I think we got it all right now. Bottom of the fourth. Runner on first. No outs. 1-2 count, and he's on the move, and that is hit to right, and Dill's got it, and he's going to have to come back, and can't make that happen in time. All right, so we couldn't double him up there, but we get the guy at the plate. As he flies out to the right fielder, Ethan Dill. So with one out and one on, it brings up number 18, Zach Jordan, left fielder. All right, so Guidry's now on the mound. Oh, man, hold up now. They've slipped in all kinds. Do you see this, Chuck? We got Kingston Blackburn at shortstop.
Oh,
Look
I
at
didn't
this.
even see that.
Man, they done snuck in all kind of people on us here. All right, so runner steals second.
You're right, Coach. Kingston, Tristan.
Mm-hmm. So we got Kingston Blackburn at short now, number 24, the freshman. We got Morrow still at second, and then we got Tristan Manuel, number 16, over at first. A very similar haircut to Carson, but it's probably, I'm going to guess, a few less pounds.
Yeah, I'm going to guess
pounds.
that too, Coach.
All right, so 1-1 count now. Runner in scoring position for the Chiefs with an 8-0 lead here in the bottom of the fourth. All right. That's a strike. 1-2. Sorry, or the scoreboard. Sometimes I get it wrong. My big fingers, and the buttons are close together, and I'm sometimes I hit out instead of strike. It's easy to fix, but that's what's going on there behind the scenes if you're wondering. All right, there we go. Nice strikeout there, and there are two down now, and up comes number 19, Jackson Bernard, the right fielder. Spells it just like our Jackson LeBlanc. Jaxon. And that clipped him. Yep, he's going to take the base there. So runners now at first and second. And we're going to have a lineup change here for the Chiefs. 64 degrees here on this Saturday early afternoon here. A little chilly.
But it's not too bad, Coach.
No, that wind's not blowing
it's,
like yesterday.
It's the weather I like. It's not too cold, it's not too hot, but it's just right.
It's not bad. I don't want it any warmer than this. I don't want it 1 degree warmer than this. I actually want it quite a few degrees below this. But All right, so now we're just going to have a bigger congregation here. I don't know, North looks like Natchitoches Central's got a team meeting over here, and now Coach Scott Gotro is going to come talk to Beck and in the infield, and we just got a whole situation here. All right, so we're going to take a little commercial break, and we'll be right back and let these guys get it all sorted out.
Check out these February price freeze door busters this month only at Marchand's Interior and Hardware in downtown Gonzales. Marchand's is a proud supporter of EA Spartan Baseball.
All right, we're back, and yeah, Chop just noticed there we used AI for that that commercial there. If you're wondering who the heck's voice that was, it's artificial intelligence, and it's really great. You just type it in and it gives it to you. Now, problem is, AI doesn't really know much about Marshalls, so like they can't really say that exactly right, but I think came close enough there. The problem there when I made that commercial, I wasn't in a spot where I could record.
Yeah.
So I just had to use the AI for it there. We'll get that straight. And we're going to be bringing you more commercials there as the season goes on. We're going to have some of our students produce some of those. So, but yeah, we're just kind of in a pinch there. So I went with AI to do that there. But yeah, he says Marshawn's a little funny, but that's all right. All right, Morrow catches that, and that is the third out. And Chop, I don't know, but I think that was the first inning we didn't give up a run there. Yeah.
No, we didn't give her a run, Coach.
Yep, that's the first time, so that's not good. You don't want to be saying that about the fourth inning, but that's where we're at. So 8-0 Chiefs as we head into the fifth. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Top of the fifth inning. Coach Brownfield along with Shaltiel Chop Lewis. And we see ball one going past Ethan Dill.
Looks like we're back at the top of our lineup, Coach.
Yeah, we are topside here. Be a good time to get something going. 1-1 count. Would be a really good time to get something going. Foul ball, and it's 1-2. Got a busy week coming up next week at EA. Boys basketball did defeat Walker last night, 59-55. Denham Springs defeated the Gators to win the district championship. Nice piece of hitting there from Dill into right field, and that's going to be a leadoff single for the senior right fielder. So, yeah, so we'll get the playoff pairings Monday. They'll come out Monday morning, and we'll have those playoff matchups, and they'll arrange times and dates Monday during the day. So what happens in those situations is the two coaches get together on the phone and they talk about when they want to play, and they have all week. That first game can be played anytime next week, really. So if you're playing somebody close by and you just want to kind of knock that out on a Tuesday or Wednesday, you can do that if you want. But it's got to be played by Friday night. All the first round games have to be played by Friday night. So what that means is we're going to have a playoff game. It should be at home. Where Coach Green expects us to be a 12 or 13 seed, and a 2-0 count. Yeah, 2-0. So we're looking forward to being a 12 or 13 seed here in the boys basketball Division I non-select playoffs. And we will have an opponent for you Monday morning. We'll release that on social media. And we'll have a time and date for that game, hopefully by Monday afternoon. And we will cover that game with EATV as long as that game is not Friday night.
Absolutely.
If it's Friday night, then we've got baseball, and we will. But we have the opportunity to go too wide here. We do have EATV Sports 1, the other channel that we can use for that. And Hudson got a strike call that he didn't like there. And the Spartan fans are pretty vocal about that. Now, let's be nice, everybody. I can say that up here.
Yeah, we can't control them.
I'm not going out there and saying that.
Absolutely not.
A lot of passion
jumped
there.
on you.
Yeah, a lot of passion there.
And they'll be jumped on me too, even though I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We could go up there, just go out there on the porch and say, "Hey guys, now come on now.
Yeah.
Let's be nice."
Yeah, no, let's pass on.
Yeah,
that.
we're not going to. We'll let them do the yelling, and we'll stay nice on here. 2-2 count for Browning. Oh, and he takes that one Ethan Blanchard style. All right. So that's 2 on and nobody out. And the Spartans have a little something going on. And we've got a runner for Browning. And that is number 18, Cole Simpson. Right. So now coach is going to go talk to the pitcher, Hale. Now he has pitched 4 innings, and he's done a really good job. Shutout ball. I can't imagine they're going to take him out, but they are probably saying, "Now look, now, hey, let's not mess this thing up. You got a good thing going, kid. Just settle down."
And especially like what we talked about earlier, they still got another game after this. So
right, they don't want to burn that pitching for sure.
Absolutely not.
So leave Hale in there and just tell, hey, just pitch it to throw batting practice. Let them hit it. Let them hit it, Let them hit it. And if you do that, I think they like their chances. Up 8-0.
You notice the country when the little kids are playing behind the field, having a push-up competition.
I saw that earlier. Yeah, they've been doing that for a while, man.
Oh, man.
You got some of our foul ball crew out there.
Having a push-up competition.
And it just something to pass the time,
Oh, yeah.
Strike there on the first pitch to Tristan Manuel, the first baseman now. So Carson Lacombe is in the dugout, and Tristan Manuel, the sophomore, is hitting in his place. That's a nice hit ball there to left center, and that will score Ethan Dill. Simpson will hold up at second base, and the Spartans are on the board. All right, there we go.
Man.
2 on.
They call
nobody
Tristan
out.
by his street name.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Tell you
man.
what, he got a hold of that one pretty good. That's
He
a
did.
well-hit ball, man. Like a right-handed version of Carson hitting that ball
Absolutely.
right there. He got a hold of it.
Next
good.
year, that Tristan is going to be a force to reckon with on the baseball field and on the football field.
Tell you what, he's a very impressive athlete. I'll tell you that.
He got size. He got length. He got everything you will want for an athlete.
And that arm is great for football and baseball. I'll
And
tell you.
baseball, yeah.
He has the arm.
And he's versatile because he can switch over.
100%.
And he's nice on the mound, too, as well, Coach.
Yeah, he's already had a couple of good outings.
Yeah.
And we very well may see him
This weekend.
Yeah, we very well may see him in one of these games. We play 3 games in 2 days there, Friday and Saturday. I wouldn't be shocked at all if he's starting one of those games. If he doesn't start against Thibodeau Tuesday night down there. You know?
Yeah.
But he's somebody who's going to be starting games for us, no doubt about it. All right, Ethan Blanchard up there. Let's see. Oh, he put a good hurting on that one, too, right over the shortstop's glove. And we're going to load up the bases here with nobody out. And all of a sudden, Spartans are in business here. Back-to-back really good contact for Manuel and Blanchard. And that's going to bring up the freshman, shortstop, Kingston Blackburn. All right, so bases are full of Spartans. We're going to move the camera over a little bit and get our third base. Yeah, that's Cole Simpson over there at third base. We're going to get him in the shot here. Let's see if we can't get some more in. Bases are juiced. And Blackburn watches
Ball 2.
2 balls go by here. He has a nice hitter's count now. Strike 1. Swing and a miss there. Evens the count. 2-2. Cannot emphasize enough how much we need to get these boys across the plate here. And Blackburn looked off balance with that swing. And that's the first out of the inning. Now, it's crazy in baseball how quickly you can go from nobody out, bases loaded, to 1 out, and now 1 swing can be a double play that ends the inning. You know, it's crazy how fast that happens. You know, Dylan Powers steps in. Hope I didn't jinx him there. And there we go. All right. He is out. Yep. Simpson is out. So pass ball there gave us an opportunity to get a run across. We could not do it. And now it's a 1-0 count for Powers, and there are 2 down. 2-0. Man, oh man. It's just not what we wanted, man. 3-0 count, so now Powers has got all kinds of stuff to work with here. 2 down, runners on second and third. All right, and they're going to walk him. All right. Loads the bases, makes everything nice and simple, right? Got to force at every base. 2 down, and Camden Snowden now back in left field, steps into the batter's box. Ball 1 inside.
Now, Camden is one you got to watch. He may not look like he can get a hold of that ball, but he's known for pitting the ball just where it needs to go.
He's had really nice RBI singles back up the middle the last 2 games. He's actually been on a little bit of a tear here. That one is hit weakly to first, and pitcher is over there. Nice little PFP situation right there. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Spartans leave too many guys on base there. We do plate 1, but we'll head to the bottom of the 5th with your score. Natchitoches Central 8, EA 1. All right, we are back for the bottom of the fifth inning here live from Downsville, Louisiana. Larry Stiegel Field, the campus of Downsville High School, Downsville Charter High School. And that's a weak chopper foul down the third baseline. Hudson Browning back in at third base. There he re-entered. Cole Simpson ran for him there. All right, so 0-1 count now. To number 12, Cruz Christoph, the DH, batting in the 8-hole this afternoon. And that one is away and low. One count for Beck Guidry. Nice pitch right there for a strike. 1-2. So our infield is now Browning, Blackburn, Morrow, and Manuel, with Brooks behind the dish. Beck Guidry on the mound.
Look, wait, we got some action in the Spartan bullpen with Mr. Cannon Lockwood, it looks like.
There we go. Outfield is Snowden, Powers, and Dill. Hit right to, of course, Hudson Browning, who's gotten 25 ground balls hit his way today. And they called him safe.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Did they say Manuel pulled his foot off? They must have said he pulled his foot off. The throw was in time. Yeah, they must have said he pulled his foot off.
Coach, I don't think he pulled his foot off, man.
I don't know if I agree with that call either, but I'm guessing that's what he saw, what he thought he saw. So that's what happened. That's how it goes in baseball. All right, leadoff runner is on for the Chiefs. And that is a bunt, and we have a runner loose on the base path, and the throw was back behind the runner to first, and that allowed him to get to second base. So I think one of the things that's happened here today is Natchitoches Central early on kind of gauged our defense as not being a very big threat and has been putting a lot of pressure on us. A lot of stolen bases. You know, they've really been trying to turn up the heat. And I think they noticed, you know, us not really playing the kind of defense we want to play, and they've been taking advantage of that all afternoon. And that's the problem, you know, when you show a weakness, you know, the opponent seizes on that and focuses on it. So it's tough. It's tough.
Absolutely.
Because now everything they do is predicated on making you make a play. So that pressure just keeps building and building. 1-2 count for number 11, Kobe Jones, the second baseman. Beck Guidry delivers, and that is low, and Brooks doesn't know where the ball is. That one squirted way out toward the EA on deck circle over by our dugout. He couldn't find it for a second there, and that lets the runner get to third base. 2-2 count. Got to be a bad feeling when you're behind the dish like that and you can't find that ball, man. That's tough. You got that mask on, so you don't have the same visibility everybody else has.
Mm-hmm.
Three-two. Hard hit foul down the first baseline. Full count. Look at Coach Grimm down there, still walking along the dugout there. You know, yesterday taking that ball off the back of his head didn't seem to faze him too much there. He's back. Guidry fields that off the mound, and you know, it's the same thing we saw earlier with Camden, right? He looked at third, and when he did that, kind of lost a little bit of his concentration. That ball pops up out of the glove a little bit, and now he's got no play. runners are at the corners. For the leadoff, Caden Kuykendall, the center fielder. Yeah, it's you can't do two things at once, Chop.
No, you got to focus on one thing.
And in today's world with all these phones, you see people walking and talking at the same time and texting and all this stuff. And you see people, driving on their phones, which is illegal, by the way. Doggone it. Stop doing that.
Stop it.
That's right. It is illegal. And
Absolutely. Now you could get a ticket for it.
that's right. If you do that in the city of Gonzales, you're going to have a little appointment with the Gonzales Police Department. They're going to be giving them a little bit of money.
It ain't a little bit anymore.
No,
it's a lot of it.
No, it's not.
So,
it's more money than you want to give. I can tell you that.
absolutely.
Don't do that. So people seem to think they can do more than one thing at a time. But let's just field that ball and go from there. We're trying to do a little too much at once there, and it's cost us a couple times.
Yeah.
All right, that's in the 56 hole there, and that's going to score 1, and that's going to score 2.
Well, the only problem here, you got no outs. You got a guy on second base, and it's 10-1 in the bottom of the 5th inning.
You know what that
meaning
means. We are in
something bad can happen.
Yeah, we are in mercy rule territory now. Yeah. And we got nobody to blame but ourselves. 10-1, Natchitoches Central in command, and the winning run, the game-ending run, is on second base, and that's a bunt, and we can't make a throw. Who was covering? Nobody was on first. Our second baseman didn't get over there in time. So Guidry couldn't throw down to first. Manuel was charging the bunt, and so now we got runners at the corners. Nobody out, and the winning run is 90 feet away. One more run, and we will be mercy ruled this afternoon in Downsville. Strike 1. All right, so of course the most we can try to do here is just survive, and here's the throw home, and he is called safe, and that's your ball game. That is your ball game. I don't think he was safe right there, and he's talking to the. All right, so there we go. That's the end of the ball game there, folks, with the play at the plate, and he is safe, and that is your ball game. Your final score, Natchitoches Central 11, EA 1, and that will do it for our coverage of the 2026 Trey Altick Prep Classic. We'd like to thank you for joining us here on EA TV. And Chop, is about time to head back south, huh?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right, so on behalf of Shoutiel Chop Lewis, this is Coach Brownfield saying good afternoon and go Spartans.